top Republican senator just publicly hammered Trump with a powerful rebuke. Family separation is wicked. It is harmful to kids and absolutely should not be the default U.S. policy. Americans are better than this, Republican Senator Ben Sasse declares in a Facebook post, responding to questions that have flooded his office from his constituents in Nebraska, about the Trump administration policy of separating children from parents at the border. While lamenting past U.S. politics on illegal immigration, Sasse did not hold back on his criticism concerning whether President Trump has a choice on implementing this controversial policy and why he is doing it for the wrong reasons. Trump has said many times that the policy of separating children from parents and then housing the thousands of children in detention facilities that are little more than prisons was forced on him by Democrats, but Sasse makes clear that is a huge lie. The administration's decision to separate families is a new, discretionary choice, writes Sasse. Anyone saying that their hands are tied or that the only conceivable way to fix the problem of catch and release is to rip families apart is flat wrong. Sasse also came out and spoke about the elephant in the room, the other big lie of the heinous Trump policy, and revealed that the real reason children are being traumatized and made to suffer is to gain political power over both Republicans and Democrats in Congress to get his harsh immigration policy and the building of the absurdly expensive border wall built. Some in the administration have decided that this cruel policy, writes Sasse, increases their legislative leverage. This is wrong. Americans do not take children hostage, period. Sasse agrees that the past policy known as catch and release, which allowed immigrants who seek asylum to enter the U.S. while they await a hearing, has not worked because too many people used it as a way to enter the country and disappear, but he absolutely doesn't think the new policies are an improvement or the right answer. Neither the horrors of family separation nor the stupidity of catch and release should be about leverage for a broader debate, Sasse told the people of Nebraska, adding this demand: the president should immediately end this family separation policy. Sasse does not go soft when he discusses the culpability of the members of Congress, including Republicans, who have let Trump steal the party and set these politics. Obviously the Congress is broken and clearly bears much of the blame for a broken immigration system, declares Sasse. He ticks off the problems that need to be addressed, including allowing Trump to rule by fiat at a time there is no coherent immigration policy for legal or illegal immigration. Our asylum and refugee policies are too subject to executive branch whim, rather than clear legislative debate before the American people, says Sasse. He also faults Congress for not dealing with the DACA dreamers, the young people who have lived their whole lives in the U.S. and now are in jeopardy of being deported. We don't have any coherent policy for dealing with kids who were brought here as minors but who have never known any home but the U.S., writes Sasse. And more broadly, we have no long-term agreement about what levels of legal immigration we should want, or what kinds of workers we should prioritize. The Congress, adds Sasse, clearly bears much of the blame. While there is much to be done, Sasse forcefully makes the point that the policy of hurting helpless children to gain political leverage needs to be reversed by the president immediately. There are ways to address this, writes Sasse, that are less bad than the policy of family separation they've chosen. Sasse is a sane voice in the wilderness that is the Republicans' limp submissive response to the horrible policies put forth by Trump and his administration. Sasse writes that he and others are working on solutions, but he does not say he will sign on to legislation already proposed by Democrats to stop the horrid practice of separating children and parents immediately. The fact he has spoken out at all, however, shows a level of courage and intelligence that is almost completely lacking in today's Republican Party, and it is at least one voice demanding that America return to immigration policies that are smart, humane, and moral.